And welcome to Simon Field on the campus of DC Everest Senior High School. Zaleski Sports gives you Tuesday night American Legion Baseball, Plover against DC Everest. My name's Chris Conley. Pregame is brought to you by Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. This is game one of a 3-game series. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night between the Evergreens and the Black Sox. Plover's the visiting team. Here's their batting order and starters. Brayton Drossel will lead off, play left field. Henry Roth bats second, right field. Kesson Sagers, the center fielder, third. Eric Reinke catches and bats fourth. Adam Niskowiak at first base, he'll bat fifth. Sully Schorber plays third base sixth. Ben Grubus, the shortstop, batting seventh. Owen Mansavage is the DH, and he'll bat eighth. He'll hit for pitcher Dallin Grabsky. And at second base is Karsten Simonson, batting ninth for Plover. For the homestanding Evergreens, Cole Van Slyke will catch him, will lead off. Maddox Wyro is the shortstop, he'll bat second. Ryan Schultz at first base, hitting third. Aiden Happ, the Everest pitcher, will hit for himself, fourth. Cal Olafson's in left field, fifth. Center fielder is Will Reimer, he'll bat sixth. Sam Stens is in right field, he'll bat seventh. Ben Garski's the third baseman, he'll hit eighth, and Cole Peterson plays second base, he'll bat ninth. Yeah, it's hot today. We got up to 93 degrees, 87 as we get ready for first pitch. The crowd at Simon Field comes to its feet for the national anthem. Earlier today, there was a very light breeze blowing from left to right. Wind is dead calm now. Aside from the heat, and there's nothing we can do about that, the weather is not going to be a factor for today's game. First pitch, DC Everest and Plover when we come right back. This is American Legion Baseball brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Simon Field. Everest right-hander Aiden Happ is taking his warm-up tosses, and here's the defense behind him. Cal Olafson is in left field. Will Reimer's the center fielder tonight. Sam Stens is in right. The Everest infield, Ben Gartsky plays third base. Maddox Wyro's the shortstop. Cole Peterson at second. Ryan Schultz at first base. Cole Van Slyke is catching. And Aiden Happ is just about ready to get to work. Year after year, Plover is the best team in the local American Legion standings. No different this year. So for the Evergreens to somehow slide this game into the win column, it would take some doing. Nice crowd here. Plover fans line the first base side around the Black Sox dugout. Evergreens have fans behind home plate and up the third base side. Just about ready to go. Baseball tonight brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Are we getting underway late? Yes, we are. On this field, there was a Junior Legion game before ours, which the Black Sox won 14-7. So a lot of runs. Took some doing to get through that. Braden Drossel to get us going. First pitch is outside. Ball one, and we're underway. This week marks the end of the regular season for these American Legion teams. Regional playoffs coming. Ground ball to the shortstop. Maddox Wyro up and over. Drossel busted it down the line on this hot afternoon. He's thrown out by half a step. Here's Henry Roth, one out, nobody on. You know what? I mean, on a hot day like this, and it was humid this afternoon, just the human nature is to try and conserve energy. If I'm a coach for either side, I'm looking for guys that are hustling today. Why? Because it takes effort. Righty to righty, check swing, and did not go. Ball one. The sun is not quite below the tree line yet down the right field line. When it does, hopefully things will cool off a little bit. Down the first base side, out of play. Foul ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Throughout this American Legion season, the Everest team has had a patchwork lineup. Got a couple of kids playing travel ball, a couple of kids not available. To third, throw across the diamond, got him. Ben Gartsky is sure-handed, 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting the center fielder, number 12, Kason Sager.
Kason Sager will hit with the bases empty. Aiden Hopt during the high school season was used as a reliever, a sometimes closer. He started more games during the American Legion season. First ball swinging to right field. Drifting back and over is Sam Stens. He's got it, and that's a 3 up, 3 down inning. The Black Sox go in order, and the Evergreens are coming up when we come right back. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Dallin Grabsky's getting ready to work to Cole Van Slyke. Here's the defense behind him. Braden Drossler's in left field. Kason Sager is in center field, and Henry Roth is in right. Black Sox infield. Sully Schorber at third. Ben Gruba's the shortstop. Karsten Simonson at second base, and Adam Niskowiak at first. Eric Reinke catches. And Dallin Grabsky, tall right-hander, getting ready to operate today. Cole Van Slyke would normally not be the leadoff batter for the Evergreens, but he's best available today.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Cole Van Slyke.
Ty Rohde is not here, not available today. Hayden Grzinski normally plays center field for the Evergreens, also not available as a reserve today. So Van Slyke moves up, normally hits in the 3 or 4 or 5 spot, moves up to lead off. Righty to lefty. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Called strike, a ball and a strike. Van Slyke, I mean, yeah, it's rare. How many times see a catcher lead off? But for a catcher, Van Slyke's speed is okay. Off-speed pitch does not break in. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Dylan Grabsky shows his changeup early in the game. 2-1 pitch. Back to the fastball, and that's up high, 3-1. Evergreens fishing around for a leadoff base runner. Cole Van Slyke is such an established hitter, I think you give him the green light here. Indeed he does. Well hit to right center field. This is up against the wall. Extra bases for Cole Van Slyke, at least 2, and the catcher's going to show off his wheels and will chug into third base. Well hit ball to start Everest off. Cole Van Slyke's at third to lead off the bottom of the first inning. That's why when a hitter has the trust, you give him the green light even at 3-1. I mean, Cole Van Slyke could have worked out a walk and been on first base. Instead, he's standing there on third. Here's Maddox Wyro. Infield is back, so just about any kind of contact from Maddox Wyro could get that runner in from third base. Up high, ball 1. Major League Baseball's All-Star Game tonight in Philadelphia. It seems like the All-Star Game doesn't move around evenly. Seems like over the years Los Angeles has hosted a lot of All-Star Games. I can remember one at Yankee Stadium, the newly renovated Yankee Stadium, before the new ballpark was built when I was a kid. The All-Star Game tie when they played at then Miller Park in Milwaukee. 2-1 now to Maddox Wyro. I mean, baseball's All-Star Game is the best of the All-Star Games, right? We can agree on that. Now 3 balls and a strike to Maddox Wyro with a man at third and nobody out. I mean, you look at the hockey All-Star Game and the score is 12-8. NBA All-Star Game, one team wins 176 to 150 something. Fouled off, and we're at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count fills up to Maddox Wyro. The football All-Star Game, I mean, it's not even an All-Star Game anymore. You have guys playing not to get hurt. But baseball, I mean, baseball fundamentally is a game of individual matchups. This pitcher against this hitter. And that's what makes the All-Star Game for baseball intriguing. 3-2, ground ball to short. This is going to get the run in. So that's a productive out for Maddox Wyro. Ben Gruber throws him out, but Cole Van Slyke scores from third base. Everest will play from in front tonight.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7, Ryan Schultz.
Ryan Schultz will hit with 1 out. Base is empty, but a run is in for Everest. I mean, they don't even play the football All-Star Game anymore. It used to be, in the 60s and 70s when football players didn't make any money, the winner's share of the All-Star Game of the NFL Pro Bowl, that meant something. Your family got a vacation down to Hawaii, and I think the MVP of the game got a car. You get a Cadillac or something. 0-2 pitch, off speed, stays just a little high to Ryan Schultz. 1-2. Check swing, back to the pitcher. Throw over to first, throws a little bit low, but now there are 2 outs. Aiden Hopt will hit now. 2 down, base is empty.
Now batting the pitcher number
Baseball today is brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1972. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelect.com. That's newtonelect.com. First pitch to Aiden Hapt, off speed, called, strike 1. Fouled away. Aiden is down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Grabsky looking to end the home half of the first inning right here. Bouncing ball to third. Schrober's got it, throws across the diamond. The Evereens get a run in on a leadoff triple and then an RBI ground out. 1 inning complete, it's Everest 1, Plover nothing. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Aiden Hapt out to work the top of the second and staked to a 1-run lead. Baseball today is brought to you by Brews Brothers, award-winning burgers for lunch and dinner since 2013. Open 7 days a week with a big lineup of cold drinks, all at Brews Brothers off Highway 29 in Weston. I'm Chris Conley. It's great to be back after a week of vacation in Tampa, Florida. You know, you're only as good as your last game. The last Zaleski Sports game, I got the final score wrong. You hear about that? You know how that happened? The game ended on a weird play with a runner getting into a rundown between third and home. Then Everest threw back behind that runner and got an out at second base. It brought the ball game to an end. I thought the runner at third had came around and scored, and no, he retreated back to third base. That was an Everest win over the Wausau Bulldogs that was 4-1, not 4-2. So we won't be talking about that anymore. Eric Reinke to lead off. Swings at a pitch out of the strike zone. It's strike 1. Yep, Chris Conley on Zaleski Sports, where we get the score right most of the time. Sidearm slinging delivery from Hapt. It's low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Aiden worked a 3-up, 3-down top of the first. Looking for more success here in the top of the second. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there. Swing and a miss. Reinke looks like he's struggling with the unusual release point of Aiden Hapt. Aiden is not over the top. 3/4 release, maybe a little bit lower than that. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. What's this all about? Home plate umpire came 2 or 3 steps out towards the pitcher's mound, and the infield umpire was going to join him. And now our home plate umpire is still not quite ready to go. Some things, when no one's mic'd up, just remain a mystery. Not sure at all what this is about. We know that the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Eric Ranke. Checked his swing. I think he went too far. Yes, he did. Home plate umpire calls it himself. Ranke is struck out. 4 in a row to open the game for Aiden Hopp.
Now to bat, first baseman number 8, Adam Muskowiak.
Here's Adam Muskowiak with 1 out. Plover has not had a base runner yet in the game. Again, it's early, so it's hard to tell what the trends are, but Aiden looks like he's locked in here in these early innings. Just got a strike on the inside corner. Sidearm, shallow right field in foul territory. First baseman is back, and he's got to play. Ryan Schultz makes the catch. Muskowiak fouls out down the first base side.
Now to bat, the third baseman number 4, Sully Schober.
Here's Sully Schober. As the sun is no longer directly overhead, it is starting to cool down a little bit, and that is appreciated. Ball 1 to Sully. We have that heat warning that's going to stay up for all of central Wisconsin till 9 p.m. tonight. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service, starting at $49 on Starfire Plus tires, a price match guarantee on all other tire brands. When it comes to tires, look no further than Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Weston. 2-1 pitch. Little bit high. 3-1. Just off the inside corner. Nope, called a strike. Count goes full, 3-2. And that's up high, a 2-out walk. Schober's down to first base for Ben Gruba.
Now batting the shortstop number 5, Ben Gruba.
Start him off with strike 1. Plover looks like they're willing to work the count a little bit against Aiden Hopp. Not a lot of first ball swinging so far in the game. Maybe that changes second time through the lineup. And that's away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Only 1 hit here in the early stages. A leadoff triple by Cole Van Slyke to right center field. Foul territory again. Is there room for a play? Nope, it's up against the chain link fence. Ryan Schultz, who got one earlier in the inning, gave chase. A ball and 2 strikes. Low, 2-2. Sully Schober on first base after a walk with 2 outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside, counts full again. Back-to-back batters, where Aiden Hopp has gone full. Throw over to first, runners back. I don't know, in this spot I'm worried about the batter at home. 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. The inning is over. On the inside corner. 2 of the 3 outs come via strikeout. 8.5 is hung up back-to-back zeros. Bottom of the second next. DC Everest 1, Plover nothing. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back. The infield here at Simon Field has been recently mowed, either yesterday or earlier today. Truth is, we could even use a little bit of rain. The infield is hard and fast for today's game between DC Everest and Plover. I'm Chris Conley, and Cal Olofsson will lead off for Everest.
Now up to bat, the left fielder, number 10, Cal Olofsson.
I think of the younger Everest JV players, the guys that we just didn't see a lot of during the high school season. I think now that we've moved over to the Legion part of the summer, Cal Olofsson has been the big hitting surprise. He's first ball swinging. It's a fly ball. Center fielder going back, reaching up. He misplayed that. Reached up like he thought it was going to be routine. It goes over his head. Cal chugs into second base. I don't think that touched his glove. The ball was certainly misplayed, but that's a hit. Kaysen Sager was going back, needed to be on a much stronger run, and then reached up over his shoulder. No play. Olofsson's got himself a leadoff double.
Now up to bat, the center fielder, number 16, Will Reimer.
Sure should have been an out, but it's not. Will Reimer will hit. Reimer's looking to bunt. He offered at it. Strike 1. Baseball tonight brought to you by Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for all things Toyota and a state-of-the-art collision center. North 20th Avenue, Wausau. Looking to bunt again, gets this one down. Only plays to first base. Catcher Reinke throws him out. Runner advances to third.
Now to bat, the right fielder, number 7.
Reimer with a successful sacrifice for Sam Stens. The Black Sox play in at first and third with one out. Did not offer at that, and it's down low, ball 1. Again, with only one out, Stens' job here is to put this ball in play. He'll probably get a run if they do. Checks his swing again, and that's also down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Dallin Grabsky in danger of going down by 2 runs. That's inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Stens is the batter you want to challenge. Ben Gartsky, who has a lot of varsity high school experience, waits in the on-deck circle. He'll be a much tougher out. Taking a strike, 3-1. If the Evergreens can work out a walk here, then you've got double steal possibilities with runners on the corners. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Checked, and that's called strike 2. That pitch was in the strike zone. Stens didn't offer at it. Called a strike to fill up the count. to shallow center field. It's going to be a long run in, but no problem. Not deep enough for the runner to score. Sager has retired Stens, and there are 2 outs. Up to Ben Gartsky.
Now to bat the third baseman, number 2, Ben Gartsky.
So this inning starts off with a leadoff double from Cal Olafson. Sacrificed over to third, and now there are 2 outs. Gartsky trying to pick him up. First pitch to him, it's a bouncer to third. Throw across the diamond is low, but picked out by Adam Neskowiak, the first baseman. The inning comes to an end. Evergreens put a leadoff man in scoring position, but cannot cash him in. 2 complete. Everest 1, Plover nothing. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
When working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all 4 of us. Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Top of the third is on. This game started almost an hour late, but the game itself is playing quickly. We appreciate that for a weeknight. France Propane is your locally owned complete-service propane company serving central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. 8-9-1 for the Black Sox. Owen Mansavage, the designated hitter, will lead off. What a specimen he is. Big kid. Looks like he hits for power, and he takes strike 1. Count moves even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Almost hit him. Backs off inside, 2-1. I've seen this Black Sox team once before. Did their game earlier this month. In fact, it was their first game of the Legion season. They played over at Athletic Park against the Walsall Bulldogs, a game that they won. Popped up around first base. First baseman is back, and Ryan Schultz makes the catch. Owen Mansavage is retired. Karsten Simonson to hit now.
Up to bat, the second baseman, number 21, Karsten Simonson.
Lights are on here at Simon Field. The Wisconsin Public Service meter is spinning. Simonson's the only left-handed bat in the Black Sox lineup. Takes a strike. Our home plate umpire indicates strike when there's a kid in the left-handed batter's box by pointing to the right. So he changes his mechanics when there's a lefty up there. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Little things, right? Little things. Swing and a miss there, a ball and 2 strikes. That may have been tipped back to the catcher's mitt. Behind second base. Good stop there by Cole Peterson. His throw is low and wild. Throwing error is going to put that runner at second base. Should have been the second out of the inning. Cole Peterson had to move to his left, so that was kind of a tricky play, but a good throw would have gotten him. It's a 2-base error, and Karsten Simonson, the number 9 hitter, is there at second base. E4.
Now batting the left fielder, number 20, Braden Drossel.
Braden Drossel grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. So now Everest pitcher Aiden Hapt has to navigate around a one-out error. Ball 1. Aiden's control so far in the game has been solid. Count as a ball and a strike. Flag out in right center field, not moving an inch. Dead calm right now. Strike on the outside corner, a ball and 2 strikes. Hapt is nibbling at the corners against Drossel. Aiden's got 2 strikeouts against 1 walk. He's not allowed a hit so far in the game. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Bounces off home plate. A wild pitch will move the runner up from second to third. And the Evergreens, hopefully for just 1 pitch, move the infield in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hapt is going to be bidding for a strikeout here. And it's a fly ball to center. Going back into the right center field alley as the right fielder Stens. The runner's going to tag from third, and we've got a tie game. That is the very definition of an unearned run. On via an error, advances to third on a wild pitch, and then scores on a sacrifice fly to right center field. 1 apiece.
Out batting the right fielder, number 15, Henry Roth.
2 outs and the bases are empty. Here's Henry Roth, who grounded out to the left side his first time up. Takes a strike. To left field. Going back is the Everest left fielder. It's up against the wall. Extra bases. Cal Olafson couldn't catch up with that. Stuttering into second base was Henry Roth. Roth was not on a dead run. Would not have had third if he tried it. A 2-out hit. Kaysen Sager to hit now.
Now up to bat the center fielder, number 12, Kaysen Sager.
So with some 2-out action, the Black Sox have a chance to take the lead. Let's see what Kaysen Sager can do. He's first ball swinging. It's a fly ball to right center field. Right fielder is over. Sam Stens has it, and the inning comes to an end. The Everest defense did them no favors, and we're tied 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the third. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded
Auto
assembly.
Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Bottom of the third is on. Now tied up 1 apiece. Tuesday night, American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4.
Cole Peterson's the number 9 hitter for the Evergreens, and he'll lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Dallin Grabsky is allowed 2 hits against 1 run, a triple and a double. On the inside corner, strike 1 to Peterson. On the third base side, backhanded play by Schober, throws across the diamond. That's a good one. There's the first out. Sully Schober had to play that on the backhand side, or else it was ticketed for the left-hand corner and extra bases.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Cole Van Slyke.
Cole Van Slyke has scored the Everest 1 run. A triple and then coming in on a ground out to the left side. Off-speed pitch is a little off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Van Slyke takes strike 1 there. 1-1. Grabsky shows him the off-speed pitch, which he showed him in the first at-bat too. 1-1 coming home. Line drive to right field. Past the diving first baseman Adam Niskowiak, and Cole Van Slyke is 2 for 2 today.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Maddox Wyro.
Maddox Wyro has the Everest RBI in the ballgame. A ground out, officially 0 for 1. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Throw over to first. Cole Van Slyke, an unlikely base stealer. Coming home, judged to be a little bit high. That was close. Wyro swings and misses. A ball and a strike. Marshfield is hosting the AAA State Legion Baseball Tournament. It begins on Tuesday, July 28th. That's a week from this coming Tuesday, and it runs through Saturday, August 1st. Post 54 Legion welcomes 8 teams to compete for the state championship at Hackman Field in Marshfield. Delicious concessions, raffle prizes, and outstanding baseball. July 28th through August 1st, Hackman Field in Marshfield. If you can't be there, will Zaleski Sports be there? I'm nodding my head yes. Here it's a ball and 2 strikes to Maddox Wyro. Runner is going, hit and runs on. And it's a slow roller that gets through. The hit and run got the second baseman out of position, and the Evergreens have runners on the corners. Wyro singles. And with 1 out, a first and third situation. Again, Van Slyke's on third because the Evergreens dialed up the hit and run at just the right time. Ryan Schultz tapped back to the pitcher his first time up, 0 for 1 today.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7, Ryan Schultz.
Wyro's got pretty good speed at first base. The double steal is probably on here. Not going on this pitch, and it's a swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's fouled back. Schultz is down on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Van Slyke's the runner at third, Wyro's at first. And here is the 0-2 pitch to Ryan Schultz. Hit and runs on, and it's through the left side. Evergreens get an RBI. Back-to-back-to-back hits. And Everest retakes the lead 2-1.
Now up to bat, the pitcher, number 22, Aiden. Out.
You know what you like? On kind of a hot, muggy, kind of feels like a low-energy kind of day, the Evergreens had a one-run lead, gave it back, and then took it right back. Aiden Hapt is 0 for 1. Still only one out. The Evergreens may not be done with this situation. Little high, ball one to Aiden. Aiden's been pitching well, and the bats in front of him have gotten him back the lead. Hapt fouls it back, 1-1. Now it's Maddox Wyro at second, Ryan Schultz at first. Grabsky steps out, Hapt steps out, and we'll get a visit from the catcher out to the pitcher's mound. Eric Reinke wants to have a talk here. Assuming no double play here, Cal Olofsson with a double waits in the on-deck circle. So Everest has more possibilities for more runs in this spot. And the last three batters to face Dallin Grabsky have all hit safely. 1-1 pitch. Through the left side, and the Evergreens are going to put up the stop sign and hold that lead runner at third base. That's 4 singles in a row. Bases are loaded with one out. Here's Cal Olofsson.
Now batting the left fielder, number 10, Cal Olson.
Since we last saw Cal, he's switched to that teal-colored bat and matching batting gloves, too. With one out, there is a force at home, so the Black Sox play in at first and third, double play depth up the middle. Big at-bat here for Cal Olofsson as his American Legion season winds down. Off-speed pitch is in for strike one. Boy, that's unusual. Bases loaded. I want to throw my best stuff. Think I'm sitting on fastball there. But Grabsky throws the curve for a strike. 0-1. Curveball again, fouled off the catcher's mask and back. Just like that, Cal Olofsson is down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. I don't know, curveball again here? Or do you go back to the fastball? Let's see. Coming home at no balls and 2 strikes. Curve again and foul back. The danger there is if you hang that pitch out over the plate, it's in the gap and could clear the bases. See if he tries to get Olofsson to chase something here. 0-2 again. Yep, fastball. Fouled that away. Got a piece. So Cal Olofsson stays alive. Still no balls, 2 strikes. Wyro at third, Schultz at second, Hapt at first. Fouled back again. So Cal Olofsson, down 0-2 in the count, is being a tough customer. Pitcher still in the driver's seat. Does Grabsky go back to something off speed in this spot? Low. 1-2. Pitcher wants a new baseball. Home plate umpire says his ball bag needs to be loaded up again. If the inning continues, Will Reimer is on deck for the Evergreens. Popped up, foul territory, out of play. Olson is making Dallin Grabsky work, and you love to see that. Each team's got a run in here in the third inning. The Evergreens have retaken the lead 2-1. Looking for more. Let's see if Olson can win this at-bat. 1-2 pitch is coming. Checked, and it's not a strike. A little bit high, 2-2. Grabsky kind of looked in like he was hoping that was strike three. Close. And that's up the middle. Cal Olofsson wins the battle. What an at-bat. Bobbled in center field. 2 runs will come in. I'm giving him 2 RBIs. The stop sign was not up for the second runner coming through, Ryan Schultz. Down 0-2, fouled off some good pitches, and Cal Olofsson gets himself a 2 RBI single. 4-1 Everest. Kason Sager bobbled that ball for a moment in center field, but I don't think it impacted the scoring. Now a conference at the mound as the Evergreens have stretched this out to a 3-run lead. Still only 1 out. Runners at first and third. Happy for Cal. That was a hell of an at-bat. This is kind of a long conversation, which will be broken up by our home plate umpire. No pitching change. Dallin Grabsky continues and will work to Will Reimer. Will Reimer hit a sacrifice fly to right, advanced the runner from second to third back in the second inning when the Evergreens did not score. One out, first and third. Throw over to first, runner is back. To be honest with you, the Evergreens would like a little more out of this bottom of the third inning. 1 out, runner on third. Plover plays the infield back. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I mean, with the infield back, the Black Sox are practically giving you a run. Reimer, if he hits the ball on the ground, has got to bust it up the first base line and make sure he's not doubled off. Swing and a miss. Grabsky could really use a strikeout in this spot. Keep it a 3-run game. Over to first. Runner is back. Paying a lot of attention to Cal Olofsson, the runner at first base. Cal's got 2 hits. Cole Van Slyke also has 2 for Everest. Here's the 0-2 pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's the second out. And there's the strikeout that Grabsky needed. Sam Stens flew out to shallow center field his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
The right fielder, number 17, Sam Stens.
That was Dallin Grabsky's first strikeout. Think the runner's going here. He is not. Swing and a miss. Delayed steal, and the Evergreens are going to try and get this run in. Nope, out at second. And out on the bases. Brings the inning to a close. Cal Olofsson on the delayed steal is out. The Evergreens get 3 runs. And our new score at the end of 3 innings, DC Everest 4, Plover Black Sox 1. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
It was kind of a weird play to end the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cal Olofsson on a delayed steal with runners at first and third. You almost want Olofsson to retreat back to first base and get into a rundown, because if you can buy enough time for the runner to score from third base, the run would count so long as he crosses home plate before you're tagged out. Wasn't played that way. Aiden Hapt will now work with a 4-1 lead, and he'll face 4, 5, and 6 in the Black Sox batting order. Eric Reinke will lead off. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Our ball game, 1 hour old as the top of the 4th comes on.
Now up to bat, the catcher, number 7, Eric Reinke.
These teams down in Plover tomorrow and then back here at Simon Field on Thursday. Neither of those games on Zaleski Sports. Merchants are playing here tomorrow. 9-inning game against Marshfield. First ball swinging, ouch, fouled it off his foot, strike 1. Reinke, the catcher, probably already black and blued from a full season behind the plate. And then hurts himself in the batter's box. Sidearm, low, 1-1. Plover's got only one hit, a Henry Roth double. He was left at second base. Fouled back, 1-2. Got to be hot again tomorrow if you're coming out to the game in Plover or seeing the Merchants here. It's going to be another 90-degree day. It'll be in the afternoon. It'll be a little cooler by the time baseball begins. Tomorrow's not supposed to be as humid as today, so we'll appreciate that. Fouled off to the road over the Black Sox dugout. We'll stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Eric Reinke. Went at a bad pitch. Evergreens are going to have to throw down to first base to complete the strikeout. Reinke is a strikeout victim in both of his at-bats. Adam Niskowiak fouled out on the first base side his first time up. Boy, after his team gives him the lead, you would love to see Aiden Hapt hang up another 0. Foul back, strike 1. Low, 1-1. Bounced off the plate and foul, 1-2. Low, and catcher Cole Van Slyke unable to scoop it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty and there's 1 out as we play the top of the 4th inning. American League leads the National League 3-0. They're in the 5th inning in Philadelphia. Missed inside, 3-2. Jacob Mizorowski of the Brewers, an all-star, but not pitching at all in tonight's game. Back to the mound. Happ knocks it down, throws over to first. There's the 2nd out. You know, by being an all-star this year, you know what Jacob Mizorowski has done? He validated his appearance in the all-star game from last season. If you remember, he wasn't on the Brewers' opening day roster. Came up, he made 4 or 5 pitching appearances last season. His rookie year was spectacular in all of them. A lot of people were saying, I mean, come on, this guy's been in the major leagues for less than a month. Is he really an all-star? Yeah, he belongs just fine. Sully Schwarber takes a ball inside. That almost hit him. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, suddenly his 2nd season into his big league career, Mizorowski is too valuable. He says his arm feels a little tired. You got to give him the full week off. Two balls, no strikes. Fouled away, 2-1. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's some confusion. The scoreboard has the wrong count up here. That was strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. Schwarber is out. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Strikeouts 3 and 4 for Aiden Hapt. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-1 Everest. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Evergreens have 7, 8, and 9 in their order to face Dallin Grabsky, who barely escaped the 3rd inning. Surrendered 5 hits in a row. 3 runs came in. Evergreens helped him with an out on the bases. Sam Sten's flied out to center field his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Do I see in World Cup soccer over today? Surprise, Spain has knocked out France. France was one of the favorites to get to the finals. Instead, they're out in the semifinals, 2-0. Argentina and England in the other semifinal tomorrow. 0-1 pitch. Off speed, low, 1-1. Did not offer, and it's on the inside corner. Grabsky's ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Punch down the first base side, out of play. We'll stay at 1-2. Just missed. It's outside, 2-2. Sten's leading off the home half of the 4th. Off speed, stays high. Counts full. Grabsky doesn't really want to start off this inning with a walk. You never do, but you're trailing by 3 runs. That's foul back. That pitch was too close to take. Could have been a high strike. We'll do 3-2 again. Grabsky just shook off his catcher. You could see that on our Zaleski Sports cameras. Call strike 3. Stens is out to start off the bottom of the 4th.
Third baseman number 2, Ben Gartsky.
Ben Gartsky grounded out to third his first time up. Great Lakes Cheese says, are you looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Great Lakes team in Wausau, a place where people matter. Careers are built to last with competitive pay and benefits. Learn more at GreatLakesCheese.com. Ball 1 to Gartsky. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman's over. Gartsky was hustling down the line, made that a close play. Simonson threw him out. Cole Peterson 0 for 1 on a ground out. Dallin Grabsky sure could use an easy inning.
Now to bat, second baseman number 4, Cole Peterson.
Grabsky's bidding for his first clean inning of the night. Strike 1. Low, and the count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up behind home plate and out of play, 1-2. That's low, below the hollows of the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and nobody on as we play the bottom of the 4th. Up high, full count. You really want to get Cole Peterson here and have a 3-up, 3-down inning. The dangerous Cole Van Slyke on deck, and he's 2 for 2 today. Got him. That's a good inning for Dallin Grabsky, 3 up, 3 down. 4 complete. DC Everest 4, the Plover Black Sox 1. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. Top of the fifth is on. Plover's got only one hit. Scored their one run back in the third inning and tied the game 1-1. The Evergreens have answered with a 3 spot since then. 7, 8, and 9 for the Black Sox. So Aiden Hapt is going to have to face the big bats at least one more time in this game. We're brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care to the Wausau area. If you've been benched by aches and pains, Innovative Health will get you back in the game with the right adjustments. They'll help you feel better so you can live better. Ben Gruba called out on strikes his first time up. So far, this is Aiden Hapt's best pitching outing of the American Legion season. For sure. Gruba takes strike one at the knees. Aiden's control's been good today. He's been ahead of most batters that he's faced. One walk against 4 strikeouts, and the one run that he's allowed been unearned. Error in the infield put that runner aboard. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Gruba's got to be more assertive at the plate here. Hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder, and he's got 2 strikes on him. 1-2 pitch. Fisted to third. Easy play there for Ben Gartsky. There's the first out. Owen Mansavage popped out on the right side of the infield his first time up.
Now to bat the designated hitter number 13, Owen Mansavage.
Timeout is called. Not sure what that's about. Home plate umpire circled the plate, did not clean the dish, and now is back behind catcher Cole Van Slyke. First offering to Mansavage. Ground ball to short. Maddox Wyro crossed the diamond. The throw is wild, gets past him. A second error for the Evergreens. They might have a play at second base. Mansavage is safe. Catcher Cole Van Slyke was backing up there, was able to get the ball over to second. A 1-out, 2-base error. Throwing error for Maddox Wyro.
Now to bat the second baseman, number 21, Karsten Simonson.
Simonson reached on an error his last time up and scored the Black Sox only run. First ball swinging, it's popped up, out of play. Near the roof of the Everest dugout down the third base side for a strike. We should be at 2 outs and no one on. Instead, there's 1 out with a runner at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tipped back to the catcher's mitt, 0-2. Maddox Wyro's been pitching so well. I beg your pardon. Aiden Hapt has been pitching so well. There's no reason that he shouldn't have confidence that he can work around this error. 0-2. Sidearm punched foul down the third base side. Simonson just reached out and made some contact. Will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Haupt has just shaken off his catcher, Cole Van Slyke. See what he's going to throw here. Just outside, a ball and 2 strikes. He's trying to get Simonson to chase that pitch that was out of the strike zone. He did not. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts now for Aiden Haupt. There are 2 down to the top of the order.
Now batting the left fielder, number 20, Braden Drossel.
Here's Braden Drossel. A sacrifice fly to bring in a run and a ground out. Officially 0 for 1. Need a hit to the outfield to bring that runner in from second base. First pitch to Drossel. Ball 1. There's a strike, 1-1. Again, the Black Sox so far in this game, not aggressive at all in the early count. And Haupt, whose control has been good, has been able to pound the strike zone. 1-1 pitch. Beyond the second baseman, Cole Peterson, and into right field. Going to hold the runner at third base. Stop sign goes up for Owen Mansavage. The inning continues with 2 outs, first and third now. For Henry Roth, who has the other hit for the Black Sox in the game, a double back in the third.
Now up to bat, the right fielder, number 15, Henry Roth.
Can Aiden Haupt get out of this inning unscathed? Low, throw down to first, runners back. Everest owns the hit column, 7-5. Little inside. Aiden, who has not been behind in the count much tonight, is down 2 balls and no strikes. Taking there, and there's strike 1. 2-1. Two outs, first and third. Black Sox looking to edge themselves back in this game. To right field, and they've done it. A 2-out RBI, and misplayed in right field by Sam Stenz. Runner's going to move to third base because of the error. That's a 3rd error for the Evergreens. An RBI single for Henry Roth. It's 4-2. But the runner, Braden Drossel, moves over to third base on an error in the outfield. All of this with 2 outs. The run that came around to score, unearned.
Now to bat, the center fielder, number 12, Casey Sager.
Here's Kason Sager. First ball swinging, fouls it back. Plover, I think, needs one more run out of this spot here. They've got the runner at third base. There are 2 outs. And that is smashed past Maddox Wyro. It's a 1-run ball game. Hard hit ball by Kason Sager. Back to back to back hits for the Black Sox. That is also an unearned run. That runner would not have been on third base if it wasn't for the bobbled ball in right field. Pitching coach Nate Langbin makes a walk to the mound. There's not going to be a pitching change here. 1, 2, 3 hits in a row for Plover with 2 outs. Eric Reinke is 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts.
Pitcher number 7, Eric Reinke.
Bounced off the plate, strike 1 to Reinke. Reinke didn't look all that good in his last at-bat. Some wild swings. Went down on strikes. And this is fouled off down the third base side. So Aiden hopped after that visit to the mound. Goes up no balls and 2 strikes to Reinke, looking to shut the door on the visitor's 5th right here. Just missed. Nope, call strike 3. Delayed strike 3 call on the outside corner. Reinke is struck out for the 3rd time today. Plover gets 2 runs in. They are both unearned, but the Black Sox are back in this thing. It's 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Well, this game just got more interesting. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Everest lead takes a haircut. They lead by 1 run, 4-3. Top of the Everest batting order, Cole Van Slyke to start things off. He's 2 for 2 today, single and a double. And Dallin Grabsky has retired the last 4 batters that he's faced.
Now up to bat, the catcher number 9, Cole Van Slyke.
So Cole Van Slyke will be bidding for a 3-hit evening. Takes strike 1. Off-speed pitch bounces off the plate, 1-1. Maybe Grabsky prefers the off-speed pitch when he's working to a left-handed batter. Cole has seen a lot of off-speed pitches. Fastball there is a ball, 2-1. Home plate umpire walks out to the mound and gives Grabsky the ball. Our home plate umpire, and again, you know what? The strike zone's been good tonight. No complaints about that. But he's had just a couple of unexplained moments in this game. Like, what's he doing? 2-1 to Van Slyke. Off-speed pitch is in. Drops in for strike 2. Cole didn't like the call. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grabsky is looking to retire Van Slyke for the first time this evening. Bounced off the plate, foul up the first base side. Cole is out of the batter's box, getting himself resituated. Now he's back in, waiting on a 2-2 pitch. Hit to the second baseman. Clean, and Simonson has thrown out Van Slyke. First time Cole's been out in the ballgame. Maddox Wyro has an RBI single. He's 1 for 2 today.
Now to bat, shortstop, number 8, Maddox Wyro.
Ryro also committed an error at shortstop in the 2-run top half of this inning. Low for ball 1. That's on the outside corner, a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch, Wyro sends it through the left side. Wyro's got himself a 1-out hit. Wyro is really the first Everest batter who just kept the hands back and waited on that breaking ball.
Baseman, number 7, Ryan Schultz.
Schultz to hit. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. 1 out and a man aboard. See if Wyro's going here. Not going, and the first pitch is fouled off. I'd do anything to get Wyro down to second base. Throw over, runner's back. Hit and run may have been on there. Wyro looked like he was leaning toward second. Throw over again. Yeah, Plover's thinking the same thing that I am. That Maddox Wyro may be taken off on the next pitch. Back at home plate, it's 0-1 to Ryan Schultz. Late swing, and it's a fly ball to shallow right center. Center fielder is over. Kaysen Sager has retired Ryan Schultz. Runner does not advance, and there are 2 outs. Aiden Hapt has hit safely. His last time up, he's 1 for 2 today.
Now to bat, the pitcher, number 22, Aiden Hout.
Aiden just took off his batting helmet. That looks hot. He's got a full head of hair that goes below his batting helmet. Come on, it was 90 degrees today. Two outs, runner at first. To Aiden, low. Runner does not advance. Good stop by catcher Eric Renke to keep that runner from moving up. Throw over to first. Runner is back. Swing and a miss. Aiden was late on that, and it's 1-1. Hapt was also late on that swing. Fouls it off down the first base side. He's down in the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. And this is hit to second. Force there at second base. The inning comes to an end. We stay at a one-run game. The sixth inning is on next. This is American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And all three of the Black Sox runs are unearned.
Adam Muskowiak.
Muskowiak is 0 for 2 today. A pop out and a ground out. Strike one. Borderline pitch, and it goes Aiden's way. Now that may have been inside. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2. Again, Plover not aggressive at all in any of these at-bat sequences. Muskowiak takes the first 3 pitches that he sees and is down 1 and 2. That's inside 2 and 2 now. Fly ball. Foul territory. Third baseman Ben Gartsky is back. And he's got room for a play. Hustling play for Ben Gartsky in foul territory. There's the first out of the inning. Gartsky covered a lot of ground. From the dirt part of the infield at third to the grass in shallow left in foul territory.
Baseman number 4, Sully Schober.
Sully Schober, a walk and a strikeout. First ball swinging, shortstop Wyrose got it. And there's the second out. 2 up, 2 down in the 6th. It's one of the few times that Plover has put a first pitch in play for the entire ball game.
Now to bat, the shortstop number 5, Ben Gruba.
Ben Gruba is 0 for 2. Struck out and popped out on the infield. He's first ball swinging here. Third baseman throws across the diamond. Ben Gartsky has just thrown out Ben Gruba. That's a 3 up, 3 down inning for Aiden Hopt. Just what the doctor ordered. Bottom of the 6th next. Evergreen's lead is still good. It's 4-3 on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy Express Car Wash.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megashare.
Presenting
paperwork pound cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Evergreens are looking for an insurance run as we go to the bottom of the sixth. This 4-3 game. Cal Olofsson is 2 for 2. A single and a double. He'll lead things off. Both starters still going strong in this one. Everest starter Aiden Hapt has only one walk. Dallin Grabsky hasn't walked anyone. So that's why these starters are still in. The pitch counts are low.
Cal Olofsson.
Leadoff base runner sure would help the Evergreens extend their lead. Let's see if Cal can deliver. Off-speed pitch, bends in. Strike one. Cal singled his last time up after a battling at-bat. Got his hit with 2 strikes on him. Bounced off the plate. This is going to be a tough play. Third baseman on the run across the diamond. He's safe. An infield hustling single for Cal Olofsson. He's 3 for 3 today. Bounced off the plate. Schorber, the third baseman, had to hurry that ball across the diamond and didn't get him. I'm scoring that a hit. Throw was a little bit up the first base side. No matter, that's a hit. Olofsson is 3 for 3. Will Reimer successfully sacrificed earlier in the game. See if he's asked to put down a sacrifice bunt here. The sacrifice bunt is on, and it's fouled off for strike one. In a one-run game, we're playing the bottom of the sixth, and you look who the Black Sox have in their half of the seventh, which would be their last call. They have 8, 9, and 1 in their batting order due up to hit. 0-1 pitch, the bunt stays on here, pulls it back, throw down to first, almost wild. Catcher Eric Ranke one-hopped that ball to first base. Can't afford an error there. Back at home plate, a ball and a strike as Will Reimer tries to get this sacrifice bunt down. Throw over to first. Olofsson is back. Yeah, if the Evergreens can get another run in, 5-3 sounds so much better than 4-3, doesn't it? Bunt is on. Only plays to first, and it's bobbled. Everybody's safe. Evergreens were going to give the Black Sox an out, and they didn't get it. Schorber had to charge in there. Didn't have a chance really to make a play on that. Kind of needed to barehand that ball. I think that's a hit. It is.
Now up to bat, the right fielder, number 17, Sam Stenz.
Sam Stenz is 0 for 2. He will be asked to bunt as well, I would believe. Put 2 in scoring position. There's still nobody out. The bunt is on, and this is bunted back to the mound. There'll be a force play at third, and they got him. The cut down lead runner. Bunted a little bit too hard back to the pitcher Grabsky, and he knew that his play was to third base. His infielder was calling for it. Stens reaches on a fielder's choice, but that's a big out for the Black Sox.
Third baseman, number 2, Ben Gartsky.
Lead runner Cal Olofsson is cut down at third base. Ben Gartsky, 2 groundouts, one to the left side, one to the right side. First ball swinging to center field. There may be a play at third base here, safe. Will Reimer had to hold up for a moment to see if there'd be a play on that ball. And then center fielder Kaysen Sager hustled that ball in. With 1 out, the bases are now loaded. 3 hits in this inning. One of them's an infield hit. 2 of them actually are infield hits. Are we going to have a pitching change here? Let's see. Cole Peterson is the number 9 batter. He's due to hit. The dangerous Cole Van Slyke, who's been swinging a hot bat, is in the on-deck circle if there's no double play here. No pitching change. I would think that if Gartsky doesn't get Cole Peterson, that's probably the end of his night.
The second baseman, number 4, Cole Peterson.
Black Sox bring the infield in. They've got to cut down this run at home plate. No tag necessary. The bases are full here. Big at bat for Cole Peterson. 1 out, nowhere to put him. And the first pitch is low. Ball 1. Yep, a hit through this drawn-in infield breaks this game open. Fouled back, 1-1. Had the green light to swing away there. I agree with that. There's blood in the water. You want to give your kid a chance to put this game out of reach. Aimed, and it's low. 2 balls and a strike. Again, Grabsky hasn't walked anyone in tonight's game. 2-1, long set, coming home, up high, 3-1. Didn't want to throw the fastball there. I think you make Cole Peterson take a pitch here, and then he can swing away at 3-2, obviously. Nowhere to put him. And that's low, ball 4. The insurance run comes in via a walk. A lot of strategy in that little at-bat. Reimer comes in, who was asked to put down a sacrifice bunt and legged it out. So Reimer is the insurance run. Sam Stens is at third base. Ben Gartsky's at second. And just working out the walk is Cole Peterson. Pitching change now. As we expected, Cole Peterson, who did not pitch poorly, will give way here. Works 5 1/3 innings. Cole Peterson is still responsible for all of these base runners. So Cole Van Slyke will hit. Cole is 2 for 3 today.
Now pitching for the Plover Black Sox, number 14, Eli Phelps.
Eli Phelps is the new pitcher. Feltz, right-hander, will take his warm-up tosses. I've always thought that in the high school game, it's just really hard to bring someone in from the bullpen with the bases full. That's hard at any level of baseball. But some pitchers struggle to throw strikes. And at the lower level of baseball, I mean, that's obviously a necessity with the bases full. So Cole Van Slyke to hit, with Stenz at third, Garski at second, and Peterson at first. This was a 4-3 game, and now 5-3. You know what? Eli Feltz looks like he's not comfortable with the mound. His last two warm-up pitches, he didn't like where his plant foot landed.
Van Slyke.
Righty to lefty matchup. Cole started off the game with a triple to the gap in right center, has singled since then. He scored 2 of the Evergreens' 5 runs. Feltz to Van Slyke. Strike 1. Cole's bidden for a 3-hit evening. Takes there, and he takes strike 2. Van Slyke has not seen a fastball so far in this at-bat. That's low, 1-2. Tried to get him to go fishing. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Foul down the third base side and out of play. Maddox Wyro, assuming no double play here, will be on deck next, and he'll also be bidding for a 3-hit night. Maddox has a pair of singles. Cole Van Slyke through the right side. A 2-out single. He's got a 3-hit game, and 1 run, 2 runs are in. Wow, Van Slyke took a big turn at first base and was able to scamper back to first. 7-3 Everest. Cole Van Slyke's 3rd hit of the evening. Cole's having a game.
Now up to bat, the shortstop, number 8, Max Wyro.
And here's Maddox Wyro looking to join the 3-hit club. A 3-run home 6th gives the Evergreens some breathing room. In fact, this is their biggest lead of the game right now, up by 4. Still runners at first and third. That hit him? It did. Bases are loaded again. Maddox Wyro doesn't get a chance for that 3rd hit. Ryan Schultz, 1 for 3 to bat now.
Now up to bat, the first baseman, number 7, Ryan Schultz.
Schultz, first ball swinging, slice down the left field line, foul. Foul ball. Boy, would have cleared the bases. just misses with the bases full. Checking to see if the scoreboard has the right count here. I've got it at 1 ball and 1 strike. I think that's correct. Cole Peterson's at third, Cole Van Slyke is at second, and Maddox Wyro's at first. And this ball is hit to third, bobbled, everyone safe. First error of the game for the Black Sox brings another run in. Schober didn't have that. Bases are still full.
Now up to bat, the pitcher number 22, Aiden Haupt.
Here is Aiden Haupt. He's going to have a chance for a complete game. Haupt is the 9th batter to hit in the inning. Still only 1 down, and the bases are full of evergreens again. Aiden takes a strike. Aiden's our player of the game, right? Unless there's some incredible comeback in the 7th inning. Got under this. Second baseman is going back and makes the catch. There's the second out. Simonson retires Aiden Haupt. 2 down.
Now up to bat, the left fielder number 10, Cal Olafson.
Well, you know what? Aiden Haupt, assuming the Evergreens close out this win, he'll be our on-the-field interview. But Cal Olafson's going to be invited over to the microphone, too, if he's 4 for 4 tonight. He's hit safely at his first 3 plate appearances. Takes a strike. I mean, come on, the kid's 4 for 4. How could we not have him for our post-game coverage on the field? That's low, 1-1. I'll tell you what, Olafson doesn't want to walk here. He wants to hit in this spot. Bounced foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One of Cal's 3 hits was delivered with 2 strikes on him. That was back in the 3rd inning when he singled and got himself an RBI. 1-2 pitch here. To shallow left field. The kid's 4 for 4. Cal Olafson singles in a run, and it's 9-3. Olafson with a double and 1-2-3 singles. So our Merrill Steel postgame show just got a little more crowded.
Now up to bat, center fielder number 16, Will Reimer.
And the Evergreens put up 5 runs here in the 6th. Will Reimer was called on to bunt and beat it out earlier this inning. Bases are still loaded as the Evergreens played that station to station. Swing, and that was foul tipped back to the catcher's mitt. No balls, 2 strikes. So Eli Feltz in relief is trying to close out this now 11-batter 6th inning. Oh-2 pitch. Low, 1-2. This has the feel of a really good win for the Evergreens. First of 3 games against the Black Sox, down at their place tomorrow. The Evergreens are looking to start this series off with a victory here at home. 1-2 pitch, got time called. This is a balk. A balk will move all the runners up, and it's 10-3. I'm not exactly sure what Feltz did. 1-2 pitch. Home plate umpire called it. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. The Evergreens pump up their lead to 7 runs. It's now 10-3. Last call for the Black Sox when we come back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Evergreens are looking to close out the Black Sox as we go to the top of the 7th. And the Evergreens have built up their lead 10-3. 6 runs in the 6th inning. I mean, when the home 6 started, it was a 1-run ball game. Aiden Hapt, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. And the 3 runs that have come in are all unearned. Aiden has pitched fabulously tonight.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 13, Owen Mansavage.
Here comes Owen Mansavage. Reached on an error and popped out to first. Officially 0 for 1 today. Up high to Mansavage, ball 1. I mean, with a 7-run lead, all you're asking right now of Aiden Hapt is throw strikes. Strike 1, 1-1. Evergreens have out-hit the Black Sox 13-4. That's strike 2. No? Inside. Okay, 2 balls and 1 strike. That's up high, 3-1. Taking, need base runners. And Owen Mansavage has walked. Second walk allowed by Aiden Hapt. Karsten Simonson reached on an error and struck out. Let's see, is this Simonson or is this a pinch hitter coming up here? It's Simonson. Waiting to confirm his big number 21, and indeed it is.
Now batting second baseman number 21, Karsten Simonson.
Inside, ball 1. Aiden worked a 3-up, 3-down 6th. You'd like him to stay solid here in the 7th. Fouled back, a ball and a strike. Reached out for that and fouled it off, a ball and 2 strikes. Call strike three. There's the first out. Simonson has struck out for the second time today. It is the sixth strikeout for Aiden Haupt. To the top of the order, Braden Drossel has one of the 4 Plover singles in the ball game.
Fielder number 20, Braden Drossel.
1 for 2 with a hit and a sacrifice fly. Outside, ball 1. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, with a 7-run lead, I'm not worried about Aiden Haupt trying to overpower people. Throw strikes, let the defense behind you get the outs. That's low. 3 balls, no strikes. Henry Roth is 2 for 3. He awaits on deck. Taking on the inside corner. Counts full. I thought the count was full. Nope, the count is full now. That's strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here we go. Swing and foul back. Drossel stays alive. To third, bobbled, everybody's safe. That's a 4th error for the Evergreens tonight. Gartsky had it pop out of his glove. So, runners at first and second for Henry Roth.
Now batting, the right fielder number 15, Henry Roth.
1 out and a force at every base. The Evergreens' 7-run lead has not been chipped into. Roth takes up high, ball 1. Sidearm. And the throw down to first base, a silly, needless throw, is over the first baseman's head. A run's going to come around to score. It's the Evergreens' 5th error of the ball game. 10-4. No reason for the throw down there, and well over the head of Ryan Schultz, the first baseman. One out. Trail runner moved all the way from first to third. So that run is not earned either. All 4 of the runs charged to Aiden Haupt are unearned runs. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, shallow center field. Shortstop is going back and it's misplayed. Another error. Maddox Wyro wasn't sure if that was going to be his ball or if the center fielder was going to call him off. Wyro reached out, it went off his glove. It's an error. Another run comes in. 3 errors in the inning. It's 10-5 now. Coach Riley Pazer gets to huddle up the entire infield here. Right, run came in on that, yes? It's not posted on the scoreboard yet? Aiden Haupt is done for the day. No complete game for him. No, you know what? A run did not come in on that. The runner at third had to hold. Runner at third held. Not deep enough to try and score on that. So we stay at 10-4. So Drossel is still at third base. Henry Roth is at first. And there's one out as the Evergreens make a pitching change.
Now on the pitch for the Evergreens, number 8, Maddox Wyro.
Maddox Wyro will take over. Evergreens have committed 3 errors in the 7th inning and 5 overall tonight. Again, Plover's still got to do a little more before we're believers in a comeback attempt. All right, plays ready to resume. Still a 6-run game.
Now batting the center fielder, number 12, Kason Sager.
Kason Sager is 1 for 3. And Maddox Wyro is ready to go. Inside, ball 1. Again, in this 6-run game, you're asking Maddox Wyro, throw strikes. Sidearm, inside again, 2-0. So the Evergreens, what? It's fair to say they are laboring to get the final outs here. Inside again, all 3. No, that's on the inside corner. That's a strike. 2-1. Thought that Maddox Wyro had been missing at about the same spot. Fouled back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A double play here brings the ball game to an end. That one's fouled back too. We'll stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Game just over 2 hours old, 2 hours and 6 minutes. We started an hour late because of a late-running Junior Legion game before this one. 2-2 pitch. Low, 3-2. Close one to take. And that's ball 4. Bases are loaded. Maddox Wyro walks the first batter that he faces. Eric Reinke, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts tonight. Trying to avoid being collared in this game. Probably happy to see someone other than Aiden Hopt on the mound. A balk has just been called and a run will come in. We had a balk in the bottom of the 6th, and now we have a balk here in the 7th. So it's 10-5. Strike one. With the balk called, there's no longer a force in the infield. Runners are now at second and third, and the runner from third came in. Swing and a miss, strike two. Yeah, Reinke's in danger of being struck out for a fourth time in this game. Bounces off the catcher. That's a passed ball that scores the run from third. 10-6. Runner moves up to third base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Almost hit him. Gets by. A wild pitch will bring in another run. What's going on here? Now it's 10-7. Maddox Wyro has walked the first batter that he's faced. Swing and foul tipped away. He's balked in a runner. Brought another run in a wild pitch. A 10-7 game, but the bases are empty. Swing and a miss. Some nights are like that. Reinke is the second out of the inning. It's up to Adam Neskowiak, who is also 0 for 3.
Now up to bat for first baseman number 8, Adam Neskowiak.
Inside, ball one. So the Evergreens put up 6 in the bottom of the 6th. Plover's got 4 runs here in the 7th. That's inside, too. 2 balls and no strikes. Taking, and there's a strike, 2-1. Plover is down to their final out, and they still have 3 runs to find. Popped up on the infield. This should end it. Wyro, now the pitcher, calls and catches. The ball game is over. The Evergreens are 10-7 winners. Plover's comeback in the 7th comes up 3 runs short. 10 runs, 13 hits, 5 errors for Everest in the win over the Black Sox. Black Sox 7 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Aiden Hopp, despite laboring a little bit in the 7th inning, is our Ridgetop Exterior Player of the Game. We'll also ask Cal Olafson, 4 for 4 today, to join us on the postgame show. The Merrill Steel postgame show is next. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Again, repeating our final score, DC Everest 10, the Plover Black Sox 7. For American Legion Baseball on a Tuesday night here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Conley. Down to the field when we come right back.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core Core and Flux Core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between
It's the Merrill Steel postgame show from Simon Field. The Evergreens are 10-7 winners over the Black Sox. Coach Riley Pazer, Plover is good year after year in American Legion baseball, so a win tonight's a big thing.
Yeah, it's huge for our team and for our program. We've had our struggles against Plover in the past. They're a great organization, and we played well enough tonight to get the win. I'm really proud of the guys for that.
Tell us about Aiden's pitching tonight.
Aiden's phenomenal. He's been a staple for us, not just this summer, but for the last 4 years. We've been very fortunate to have him. Every time we send him out to the mound, we know we're going to get a good outing from him.
Enjoy the victory tonight. Evergreens win the first of 3 in this series. Aiden's the winning pitcher today. I thought the key to success, you weren't behind anyone today. You were pounding the strike zone throughout the night.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing when pitching is just getting ahead, and then once you get ahead, you can start fooling around with the off-speed, but hammer fastballs until you're ahead and just keep the attack going.
So in the 7th inning, you were coming up against your pitch count. A little tired towards the end of this game?
Actually felt great compared to earlier starts. I think with pitching more, just getting more endurance, and I felt great at the end. It was just pitch count that pulled me out.
The Legion season's been a little bit of a different pitching role for you. We saw you more in relief during the high school season. What's the difference between the two roles?
For me, the difference is just warm-up time. You get more time to warm up when you're starting and when you're relieving. I love both of them. I don't know if I'd be able to pick which one I'd want to do more, but they're both great.
And you worked around a couple of unearned runs in this game. Congratulations on the win. I want to speak to 4 for 4, Cal Olofsson as well. I thought your best at-bat of the entire season. You're down 0-2. It was your second single. And then you punched the ball through, and that was one of your 4 hits today. Tell me about that at-bat.
I'm a contact hitter. All I can say is I hit the ball. Even if it's not a strike, foul everything off.
Look, it's rare situation to come up 3 for 3 and have a chance for that 4th at-bat and that 4th single. Were you feeling that your last at-bat today?
Absolutely. Not a lot of nerves that last at-bat. Just a lot of nerves.
Cole Van Slyke had 3 hits today. Cal Olofsson did him 1 better 4. The Evergreens are 10-7 winners. 10 runs, 13 hits, 5 errors today. For the Black Sox, 7 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. The Evergreens 10-7 to open up this season. They play in Plover tomorrow and then back here at Simon Field against the Black Sox on Thursday night. That's going to wrap us up for Tuesday Night Legion Baseball. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everybody. Guys, give me both in the house. He'll point to you there.
I'm Aiden Haupt.
I'm Cal Olofsson.
And we're in the house.
We're in the house.
Thanks a lot for coming over, guys.
Thank you.
Take care.